I feel like most of you haven't seen me with my hair up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like being seen like this, but I always like to challenge myself, to push myself out of my comfort zone in my own spaces, practice what you preach. Am I right? Guys, the energy right now is so palpable, and I want to kind of dive into what's coming up. It feels like an orchestra reaching a crescendo. Like, it really feels like everything in your life is finally like building up to a peak, right? Of like energy moving out, of like everything that you've been wishing, praying, manifesting is moving, but it's not because you've been sitting, wishing, praying, hoping, manifesting. You're like about to move forward and take action on the things, right? It's like this meeting momentum, and I'm seeing like interesting. Spirit just gave me the visual of how, sometimes waves will like echo back into the ocean where they hit the shore, and there's like a weird, like, I don't know if you've noticed that when I was a kid, I love the ocean, and that's confirmation for me right now. I've been thinking about going to the coast for my birthday, and everything in my body just said yes. So your girl's going to the coast in a few weeks, and we have the sun here as I'm splitting the deck. I'm going to take that out. And the ascendant, I'm not going to look anymore, but how they ripple together, like they'll go and hit the shore, and then sometimes there will be that like feedback that comes back, and they meet and they go whoosh. I don't and now I'm thinking of like I don't know that instrument, but the two like brass cymbals. Is that, am I correct? I don't know. I wasn't in orchestra or anything like that. So anyways, if you're feeling that energy, this reading is 1 billion trillion% for you. If you're feeling that buildup, I'm really, for those of you who are doubting this energy, it's not for you. This is not for anybody who is in a state of doubt with what they've been putting in. So just giving you guys the permission to swipe away. And for those of you who are seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, and on my other account, I go by Astrology, where I do evolutionary astrology. Definitely check out the video I just posted over there, because I'm breaking down the astrology for the week just in a quick 3-minute video. But if you want more depth, the best way you guys can support me is subscribing to my newsletter. It's called Letters from the 8th House. It's where I write everything down about the weekly transits. It hits your inbox every Monday. Okay, tell me more about what's coming in. I saw this card in my mind's eye, and I looked down because I thought the card that I was seeing was that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fucking psychic, and sometimes I forget it. It's a weird experience. This whatever I'm doing here, it's very interesting. Okay. So, before I even touch on that, these two coming out, the Sun and Ascendant, it's like, go watch the movie Jupiter Rising. I think it might still be free on YouTube for people who pay for YouTube Premium, but I don't know where else to find it. But I'm seeing like your energy is peaking, right? The Ascendant in astrology is the portal in which you view reality, and reality views you. And there's just like, when you like look through like the little door, like little viewfinder, what is that? The little peephole. It's like you're looking through that, and the sun is like beaming in. But it's also, if people were to look in on your life, that's the exact same experience that they would have, is you are so illuminated right now. Now, the card that popped out was the 7th house. I literally was seeing these 7, chakras, right? The 7 colors coming through, and I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't expect this to be towards love, but I want to talk about the aspect of the 7th house. If you're unfamiliar with astrology, it's the house in which you yourself cannot see. It is the back of your chart. I like to think of it as like the back of your head. You can't see it, so you have to call in partnership to have somebody tell you, hey, like your hair looks weird in the back, let me fix it for you. And so there's reflecting at shadows, and I feel like your life, you look at your reflection, right? I have a mirror behind me. Like, I can look at my reflection, and it's like there's no longer any pain or any resistance to like really looking at yourself through other people's eyes, because now your view of yourself is meeting theirs, because people only see the action that you take in this life. And we have Yod coming out. Guys, I think this might be a longer reading. I'm not gonna lie. I might go onto YouTube and post a longer reading, but I have things I have to do. I have things I have to get done today. I get to get done. It's Monday. With Yod coming out here, this is like the trajectory of your light. And it's not, and I keep doing these readings, like, again, I'm talking to people who your focus isn't love right now. It is not love. Your focus right now is you, and you remembering you, and you showing up for you, and you shining your light no matter what. It just so happens that partnership is illuminated because oh my God, we have the threshold coming out. Again, I'm just hearing this music in my mind of like moving forward. Oh my God. Okay. We have the storm, the warrior, the stone, and the desert. I feel like this is where you've been. You've had to be in this energy of heavy, like, chaos, being in your masculine energy. Like, I'm thinking of the alchemist ultimately, and like the philosopher's stone, right? This whole journey of you finding your personal treasure. And that's what I feel like this, again, I'm hearing like music building up in my mind. Can you tell me more about this, Spirit? And it's funny because Spirit's saying that this energy too is mirroring whatever person is on your peripherals that's like coming into view for you. We have the temple. Okay, they really were like, this is love. I did not expect this to be love. I'm going to be so honest. We have the mystic and the lovers. I heard like in holy matrimony, like I see, and with the temple, how it's like this point, I'm seeing the two, it's like two, I'm seeing like two comets. Like your trajectory has always meant to meet. Always, in every life. Like it's one of those things, and I'm getting a bit of like a crunchy energy in my chest because it's kind of like you've been duped in love for sure. But let's take a pause and let's reflect on your relationships for a moment. Like literally pause. Are we able to see the like growth that came from each and every partnership that you've been through? Right? Because this is different. This is 1 billion trillion times different. We have apocalypsis and the seed. What Spirit's telling me is that your desire for connection, right? Because it's way, way underneath the surface. It's not your main focus, but it's the root of everything, truthfully, because everything you desire in life stems off being in connection with somebody and building with somebody, and even the anxiety coming in, and they are coming in with the hunter at the bottom. This is like something that can weather the storms, like this desire of yours, no matter what, has always been at the core of you. Has always been at the core of you. And I'm like seeing like with apocalypsis, I'm seeing like intense things happening around you and in your life, and that seed is still present and it's still there and it's still held sacredly, and this connection is coming in. But I want to know like advice for you as you're like moving into they're like, just keep shining your light. Again, you don't have to focus on this, but I feel like this is coming in because a little bit of doubt around relationship. Yeah, it came in. We have Ash. Yeah, you're at that, like, I think it's funny because everything else in your life is building, but the Ash is like, you know, the phoenix goes through its evolutionary process and now it's at Ash again, and that's where your like love life is. But I'm seeing this being like helping fertilize the seed a bit more, and the advice for you is to just continue forward, to continue to shine, and let this review your memories of past love and let them go. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I might do an extended, we'll see. I love you guys.